I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Wladimir Klitschko, 6'6" tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Up against them, Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, and he weighed in. Making his way to the ring, it is Wladimir Klitschko, one of the most recognized athletes the world over. Fighting out of Ukraine, in his prime, he was unbeatable. Here we have Tyson Fury. He's undefeated 8-0 with 7 wins by knockout. A lot of people think this guy can be a future heavyweight title contender. Let's see what he's got.
The reach, how on earth are you going to get through that jab?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, here is the Olympic gold medalist, the longtime unified heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Steelhammer, Wladimir Klitschko. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing the big heavyweight, undefeated in his campaign, with a record of 8 wins, no losses, with 7 wins coming by way of knockout. At just 20 years of age, here is the young, undefeated heavyweight hopeful, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. They're both trying for a knockout. Left hook, it's finding its target. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Can't land that jab. Just misses with that uppercut. And he just missed with that left jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has. Here we go for round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. One punch could change everything in this battle. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. As bad as boxing judge. There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. Nobody home with that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Not a lot of defense here at all. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope...
Here we go to the 4th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
You can see that punch coming from a mile away. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. the best rounds I've seen this year. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that... Time for the fifth round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The straight right just misses. Nice stop, but that won't score. Perfect counter shot. And he did not take that. Klitschko! Oh, my word! That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you continue.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Here we go in the sixth round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Good counter punch. Missing with the left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So much for boxing. This is a fight. These two were made for each other. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Tried to score with a jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. There's the bell to start round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he just missed with that left jab. Perfect counter shot. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Klitschko is stumbling around. He's got to find himself here. How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Beautiful counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but round 8, and we're off again. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Klitschko in big trouble. Can he make his way out of it? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought this...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read. Hold that thought! Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.